Hello everyone and welcome to Bevins Bricks, and in today's video we're going to be doing a city update and taking a very close look at a lot of the different things going on. The first thing I want to point out is I do have all of my roads finally placed throughout the city. I just need to do a little bit more finish work. With finish work I mean adding railroad crossings, traffic signals, and street lights. While we're talking about lighting though, I fired up all the LED lights in my Lego city for the first time probably in close to 3 months. And I have to say I'm loving it, but at the same time it's also given me a big reminder of how much I still need to illuminate. How do you argue with these incredible views and angles throughout looking at the city? The airport being one of those places that I really need to focus on. I need to get the extension added to it so I can finish up the lighting that's actually going for the runways. And then of course I do have my Grand Hotel and even my Avengers Tower. And I can't wait to get some of these other skyscrapers fully illuminated and even build a few more. Recently I've been working a lot on the Privet Drive area, and I do have that illuminated. I have the street in, and I also have all the railroad track around the Privet Drive fully ballasted, and I even have a bridge. Which brings up a point I'm not really too happy about. After doing the bridge and kind of staring at it and looking at it over the last few days, I don't like it. I like the bridge itself, but I don't like the water spot underneath it. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to remove the little cul-de-sac area down here and just put a dead end for the street so I can bring the water out a little bit more and make the bridge look a lot more natural. As with having a bridge and having water under the bridge, it doesn't really look right to me. So my primary focus over the next week, we will say, is just trying to finish up this Privet Drive area. And then I'm going to be jumping over to the Ghostbusters Firehouse. I started working on this a few weeks ago in live streams, and then I ran out of parts because I started to add the building on the back side of the Ghostbusters Firehouse. And I can't wait to get back over to this building. And when I'm doing this building, I am going to do some quick illumination to this as well. Because one of my main goals with doing my entire city is as I'm going along, I want to light it up. That way I don't have to spend a lot of time constantly just doing lighting. I can do the lighting and the Lego all at the same time. I know lighting isn't a big focus for some people, but for me, it just brings out the realism in any build. And I figure small amounts of it in videos is not going to be that bad compared to just me talking about lighting for a month or two straight. All in all, I'm really happy with how the city is starting to look, and it's really starting to come together. When you take a nice view back from the whole thing, it's getting that perfect angle that I'm absolutely in love with, which is starting with small builds at the front of the table and slowly working my way up to taller builds at the back. And at some point, I still need to paint this wall. But for now, I'm just really enjoying all the amazing builds that are starting to come together, because every day this looks more and more like a city to me. My goal is still by the end of this year to have the entire table covered, both this side and the other with the airport. But for the most part, I think that covers everything with this particular city update. I hope you guys enjoy it, and if you'd like to see other city updates, don't forget to check out this playlist here to see more.